I just didn't fucking like it. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys can understand how that video would piss some people off. It pissed me off. Okay. Now, I mean, full transparency. You know, how do I put this? I gotta be very, very careful here. I don't want to piss anybody off. I'm making a lot of people mad. Wasn't my intention. I mean, listen, my wife and I just had a baby. Brand new father. You know, we seen these kinds of videos. It's sad, you know. But her and I agree that we want to be the ones to talk to our kid about things like that. I'm trying to keep it really simple, just so we don't have to get too crazy about it, because there's nothing to get crazy about. It's just it really is that simple. I think I just have a bigger perspective on this now, being a parent, than I did maybe 2 months ago. So, you know, the video bothered me, right? And that's I just don't think it's any place for a teacher or a school. I don't think it's the place to speak about things like that. And it's not that I think that it shouldn't be spoken about. If that's what you got from that tweet, then you're just wrong. I don't have any quarrel with anybody in here. I don't have any quarrel with people on the internet. It wasn't an anti, I guess, gay tweet. That wasn't what it was. I'm not apologizing about the tweet because I don't feel like it's wrong.
All right, we're gonna have to go full screen on this one. If you don't know the news, yesterday, it just blew my mind. Absolutely blew my mind. That Call of Duty, Activision made the decision to pull Nick Mercs' skin and bundle off the game. For that. You know, champs, I mean, just imagine. I mean, he's one of us. He's one of us streamers, right? I mean, to get your own skin and bundle and that whole collaboration on the biggest shooter franchise out there and be one of the first to do it in Call of Duty, that's such a massive accomplishment, you know? And he worked hard, years and years, built a nice community. He's a great representation of a streamer gaming, you know? And just like that, he made it, got it in there, and they pulled it down. That's a fucking tough one, man. That's a tough one. For what again? So what I got to do? What we got to do is uninstall the game. Number one. I mean, don't get a mistake. In this year's Call of Duty, it's the worst in its franchise. But that decision by COD's PR marketing team. I'll tell you right now, man. That's a tough one. That's a tough one to digest for the two-time. I feel like, A, they either need to apologize publicly to him or reinstate his bundle in order for me to consider playing Call of Duty again. That's where I'm at. We just don't. That's a tough one. That's embarrassing. Holy shit. That's an embarrassing one, man. It's one thing. See, that's one thing. The two-time, hey, I'll talk awards. I'll talk awards. We'll talk sports. Certainly red carpet premieres and feet on the floor tickets. These are the these are the topics we'll talk about. One thing we just don't talk about is politics. Because you know these people online, they just like, it's just so extreme one way, it's extreme way the other way. We don't get into it. We don't have time. We're here to put on a show, you know. But Activision, man, come on. Call of Duty, we can do better. What happened to the times of just, there was like 5 categories on a streaming platform. It was first-person shooter games, role-playing games, shit, you know what? It would be interesting to see what were the original like categories on a streaming platform. Like, what were like the 3 or 4 or 5, you know? And it was just really about that, right? Go check out how many categories we have to get so defined now. It's like, what are we doing, man? Let's just get online and have fun. Anyways, that's my big announcement. Call of Duty, it's off the machine. We'll see. George Saris, thank you for the 10 and super chat. Eat My Turd, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Yeah. Digital Kid, Charlie Beats, thank you for the 5 and 5. And like I said, we stay away from politics. So I don't want to get into this whole like reading donations or chat messages or whatnot. I just expressed my support for Nick. Morning, Doc. Gonna be a good day. I could just smell the gunpowder. Woo! I'm gonna be slipping and sliding today, right alongside Nico and Z, all the way to the finish line multiple times today. I want to experience the dramatic and exciting end game of a high-level Apex ranked game. Nick Mercs, one of us, yeah. Like I said, he's one of us. He's to get his skin in Call of Duty, a big IP like that. That's a massive accomplishment for him and a fantastic thing for the community, right? pull that down based off what he said. God. Oh, holy shit, Activision. I think this is a good time maybe to even just talk. Hey, listen. At Midnight Society, it's going to be about making games and making fun games. And fun content. Getting a little old school. You know? Going back. There's got to be a lot of people in some of those studios that are just like, they got all this experience and they're just kind of, you know, you've sort of, right? And you got all this knowledge and experience and comfort within your craft. Listen, Midnight Society, we're hiring. Especially in the design path of things. At a senior level. Come on, trickle on over here, man. Don't be shy. You want to dominate. You want to build the biggest and the baddest at its best. You want to fucking dominate. You want to get athletic. You want violence, speed. And momentum. You want to think outside of the box. Way outside. With no limitations. With absolute clarity. You want to get psychotic. Shoot us your resume. It'll be fun. In Ecstasy, thank you for the 28 months. Arkham Maverick, thank you for the $25 donation. Give us back our fun!